Good morning to all of you. Today, I am going to present the topic Natural Language Processing. My name is Dr. Vidut Das. Currently, I am working as an Associate Professor in the Department of Information Technology, Haldia Institute of Technology, Haldia. So, now what is NLP? NLP is a field of artificial intelligence that focuses on enabling computer to understand, interpret, and generate human language. NLP bridges the gap between computer and human communication. It enables the text and speech processing. So, what is the different application of the NLP? So, text-based application, speech-based application, conversational AI, and translation and multilingual AI. Under the text-based application, we found that search engine, spam detection, sentiment analysis, document summarization, name entity recognition, text classification, question answering are the several applications of the NLP. In speech processing, speech recognition, voice assistance, speech to text, text to speech conversion, and chatbot, virtual assistant, customer support automation, Google Translation, multilingual LLM, all are the application of the NLP. Now, what is the challenges in NLP? The main challenges in NLP is ambiguity. The same word will be have the different meaning. Suppose we are consider a word bank. Bank means it is a financial institution where we deposit the money, or it is the bank of a river. That means the side of a river. So circumstances uses the positive word but negative intent. Suppose we are considering a sentence, I absolutely love waiting in traffic. It is a positive sentence, but it indicates a negative meaning because no one love to wait in traffic. But this type of human meaning cannot be understood by the natural language process. So it is the challenges in a NLP. Next is the multilingual complexity. Sometimes people mix the languages when he or she written. Kal meeting fix kar dena please. So this is the sentence where human can mix the English and Hindi parallelly to write a sentence. But this type of sentence cannot be understood by the NLP. So in future application, the NLP has a scope to mitigate this type of problems. So now we are shows the evolution of the NLP. In 1950 to 1980, the rule-based NLP has proposed the Elijah grammar rules. These are the rules that in this time have proposed. In 1990 to 2010, statistical NLP came, hidden Markov model, conditional random field, support vector machine. All these are the methods have applied in this time. In 2015 to 2017, deep NLP. The approaches are deep NLP. The methods are LSTM, gated recurrent unit, sequence to sequence model. All is there. And recently, in after 2018 to present, the transformer came and it revolutionary changes the NLP techniques. That is the BART, GPT, T5, Llama, all the LLM model, large language model that are used into the NLP where the transformer are used. So that is the brief overview or brief history of the uh, generation to generation of the NLP techniques. So now the text preprocessing. Text preprocessing is the first steps of the natural language processing. It is a crucial steps in natural language processing by which we can increase the efficiency or effectiveness of the algorithm. It converts the raw text data into a clean structure format so that machine learning model or algorithms can understand and analyze it effectively. So there are several steps of the natural text preprocessing. One is the tokenization, stopword removal, stemming and lemmatization, normalization, back-upward and TF-IDF. So tokenization, what is tokenization? Splitting text into word or phrases. All the text at first will be split into small word or phrases. That is called the tokenization. That is the foundation of NLP tasks. Stopword. Common words removed to reduce the noise. Some commonly used words that are not imported into the text like the, is, and that is very commonly used in the text but that does not have any meaning in the text pre-processing, that is called the stop words. So there is a list of stop words are present. When we are pre-processed any text, we are removing these type of words from the list. Stemming. So prefix and suffix are removed from the word by which we can reduce the dimension of the text processing. Suppose running. So running is transformed into run. So NING we are removing because the root word is the run. But stemming have or does not have any meaning, but it convert to its root form. Suppose it is another word that is the family and familiaris. All are converted into the family FAMALI. Does not have any meaning in the dictionary, but it is the root form. It is used for reducing the dimension of the text preprocessing. Lemmatization. It also converts the different forms of the word into its root form that have a vocabulary or grammatical meaning. Suppose go, went, gone. All are actually the word go that have a grammatical or vocabulary meaning. So we are converting these three words into a single word. That also reduce the dimension of the text preprocessing. Vector representation in NLP. So convert text to numerical vectors so machine can understand and process the language. That is the technique of the vector representation. So at the initial stages, we are use the back-upward TF-IDF approach to convert the text into the vectors or convert the text into the numerical forms. But this type of technique cannot keep the semantic understanding of the text. In the latter, that is the word embedding technique, contextual embedding can capture the semantic understanding from the text. So these are the different types of the vector representation. First is the back-upward model, that feature extraction technique that counts the word occurrence. It is very simple but efficient. TF-IDF. TF-IDF score indicates a word is how much important in a text. It is the combination of two terms. One is TF means term frequency and another is the inverse document frequency. Term frequency is calculated by this formula and inverse document frequency is calculated by this formula. That means if a word appear more in a document but does not appear in the multiple documents, have a great importance into the text. That is calculated by the TF-IDF, term frequency and inverse document frequency. Document frequency means how many document the single word is present. If it is present in multiple word, then its importance is less. If a word is present in a single document, then its importance is very much increased, and if it is appear multiple times in a single document, then its value will be also, its importance is also be increased. So TF-IDF is a measurement or score by which we are extracting the meaning or extracting the importance of a word inside a document. Word embedding is a technique. It is a representation of the text into the vector, and there is different techniques are proposed. One is the what to vec, another is the globe. There is several steps are there to convert the text into the vector form, and next is the contextual embedding. In the latest LLM model are used the contextual embedding. It is the better to extract the meaningful information or semantic information from the text, that is the Bard and Elmo, that is the word dependent on the context only, not only the word but only the context. Next, several applications of the NLP tasks. First one is the name entity recognition. So name entity recognition, the NLP can identify which word indicates the person name or place name or organization name. So that will be identified by the NLP, and this task is called the name entity recognition. So part of speech tagging, this is the another task of the NLP by identifying which word is noun, which one is verb, which word is the adjective. So this is the grammatical role of the NLP by identifying the grammar from the text. Sentiment analysis, it is the taking the sentiment of a sentence or a text. The sentence is positive sense or negative sense or neutral sense, that will be identified by the NLP. That is the detection of the emotion in the text. Machine translation, we are converting the text into the another language, that is called the machine translation. Sequence to sequence model are used for transferring one language to the another language. Speech recognition, convert the speech to text, like the Siri or Alexa. They are extracting the human voice into the, and then convert it into the text format. Language modeling, it predicts the next word, and that is the foundation of the generative natural language processing. Chatbot, it is the conversational agent. There is a rule-based approach, and also it is the AI-driven approach also be there. That is the LLM actually. Before that, the chatbot has been used only the rule-based approach, but in the recent year, it is the AI-driven, or the chatbot is used the LLM for giving the better response. NLP evolution and metric. Accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, that is normally used to evaluate the NLP output. Another techniques are the blue, rug, meteor. So what is the blue, rug and meteor? They actually, if there is a sentence that is the original sentence, and the system will generate a new sentence, and we are comparing the ground truth sentence to the system generated sentence by using the blue word wise, that is called the unigram wise, bigram wise, or word pair wise, and n-gram wise, that is called the blue 1, blue 2, blue n. So we are comparing the original sentence with the system generated sentence. Rock meteors also perform the same task to evaluate the NLP output. Or also, every time when there is no systematic measures are there, then we are evaluating manually for evaluate the NLP output. Next, what is the future scope of the NLP? There is the more contextual aware model is required to give the better response, and low resource NLP. NLP generally used a huge number of resources because a huge number of data is available in the web. Therefore, we are required a huge number of resources. So, low resource NLP is required in the current scenarios, and a system is required, self-learning system is required because the every day to day, the data is increased day by day. Therefore, the system should be self-learning itself, by which it will give the better response. And finally, improve the multilingual systems. That means NLP should be capable of giving the response in different languages properly. So that is the challenges, but in future, hopefully it will be resolved. The multilingual system will be generated for the NLP will be generate the multilingual response systems. So thank you for listening, and thank you all.